Parts of Africa, where poverty exists alongside oil, people will take risks when it's spilt or even sabotage the pipelines. In Molo, Western Kenya, at least 111 people died in 2009 after an overturned tanker caught fire. Many were trying to siphon fuel from it. A similar tanker accident in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo last year killed twice as many. Deadly pipeline explosions are more common in oil-rich Nigeria. The worst in 1998 left more than 1,000 dead. Well, Ayo Johnson is Director of Viewpoint Africa, which specialises in news from the continent, joins us now in the studio. Why do you think these incidents keep happening again and again?
Well, I think it's to do with poverty, inequality, and very much that people are so desperate. They need the oil. Clearly, they've got no electricity in their environment. Some of them living in the slums, I've just explained. And they're willing to take chances, even if it means putting their lives at risk. And I think also uneducated people also don't understand exactly what the ramifications are, but tampering with the pipeline and using the fuel in this fashion.
Is there any kind of suggestion from the authorities that they're actually going to make an effort to, I don't know, divert the pipelines from these areas or bury them or do something more concrete to avoid this kind of thing happening again?
There's an element of corporate responsibility that should be implemented by some of these companies. Clearly, in this particular instance, it hasn't been done, but really burying the pipes, navigating the pipes away from these heavily built-up areas, especially in the slum areas, has got to happen very quickly. And for the government of Kenya to take it very seriously. Raila Odinga, who is the Prime Minister, has visited on the scene and he's totally flabbergasted by it all, very, very concerned, and it's about time the government starts taking it very seriously.
I mean, because I suppose people wouldn't be tampering with the pipes if they didn't, if they didn't feel that they could just kind of get away with it. I suppose is part of it also educating people to the risks?
Yes, it's taking the information to people who can understand exactly what the ramifications are, understanding exactly what the health warnings are, and very much for them to have visible signs so people can understand that if they do tamper with the pipeline, there's a sort of risk and it can happen, and clearly in this particular instance, devastating, I would say.
Indeed, and I suppose also that it's not just pipelines, it's quite often tankers as well that people try and siphon fuel out of.
Yes, it's a matter of desperation. People they need the oil. They use it in their daily lives for electricity. Some use it for their cars. Some use it for generator to heat up their homes and provide lighting. So it's used in everyday form of energy. And of course, yes, they do desperately seek the energy wherever they can find it.
And just talk to us about this particular incident and the area where it happened. What kind of area is that?
Well, this is a very poor area, very impoverished area. Many of the people don't have jobs. Many of them live on less than $1 a day, and they're very desperate. And when they do see these opportunities, be it that there's the element of risk with fire, they do take these risks. And in this particular instance, children, women have been badly hurt.
Ayo Johnson, thanks very much indeed for coming to talk to us. Thank you.